Hello, this is Jorge Alfano for Oneness TV, and today I would like to share with you something that I've been working on for a long time. I've been researching and looking for this material and this truth since the beginning of my quest within spirituality. And this is something that we keep missing. I will be reading from some papers here, but I would like to share it from my heart so you get what I'm trying to say. But it's something that I put many years on trying to develop, something that will serve everyone on this planet to improve and to find and to remember who we are and our existence. Why are we here for, and the purpose of inhabiting this planet. So I'm talking about a science that was lost long time ago, and nobody's actually teaching us anymore about how to go about this. I made some notes, so I would like to read from them. And it starts like this. After thousands of years and many different approaches to peace, humankind seems not to be able to shake the virus of violence in the many different forms that this manifests in our lives. We have progressed in the knowledge of many fields, from technology to medicine, agriculture to aerodynamics, from science to the arts, and so forth. But fear has been pushing us into this state of unconscious inertia where we don't know how to stop or revise where we're going and what we're doing. Meaning, we've been studying around in terms of we never get to the heart of what we really need to know. And this is what I'm trying to express. Big changes are due to happen in order to keep conscious evolution happening. I know that this has been said many times by great masters of all kinds, and many very well known, and maybe it's time to apply what we know or what we're looking for. We have structured many sciences into bodies of knowledge, and we love to give each other titles of great universities, ministries, colleges, and we are so proud of them to the point that our arrogance makes us forget why we study so hard in these amazing programs. We forgot that we studied this to serve humankind, to actually help our human fellow to understand and to grow into something that we forgot a long time ago. Remember, this in itself should be enough to cure many of the contemporary psychosomatic diseases that are part of this virus of indifference and obliviousness. We have progressed greatly in curing the symptoms of many disharmonies, and in many cases cure even the malady. We have even tremendous research into medicines, plants, chemicals, with a lot of data on how to heal this antiquated outfit, our body, made out of animal parts. Since we are the hybrids of humans, what we call humans, this is a hybrid body that was created with some kind of creature that was here on the planet, and some divine intervention, extraterrestrial intervention tempered with it, and we became humans. So these are maybe some difficult concepts to grasp, but if you bear with me, it will all make sense at the end. Just think of you as an intergalactic, universal being. Don't think of you like just a pure, I would say, being that is only on Earth. We have access to many, many worlds, and we come from many different worlds. And this will make sense, I guarantee you, as we keep studying. The cure to the infectious virus of violence located in our DNA, in some of 80% of humans carry this virus. The cure also is able to cure many other diseases that are invisible to our regular healing methods, but are the cause of much of this disharmony. We have spent so much time in creating sciences out of anything that we discover, but we keep missing the greatest, most essential science of universal creation. I'm talking about the core of creation, what is inside the photon, inside the indivisible particle of existence of light. That's what I'm talking about. And this is what in our poor language translates as love. And many people think of love, oh, here we go again with love and the flower power. No, no, no. We are talking about a science that is forgotten. That is the first thing that we should learn when we start growing in this planet. This is the first science that should be taught in schools, in every school, not only in your home, because the light within the photon, what is creation in itself, what the creators use for you to have life, is called love. We call it love because, as many other distortions that we use in our languages, we don't have the refinement to really find a sound or a word to define the core of creation. We are just talking about the most pure energy that you will ever find in the multiverses, in the universe. This is what, as I said before, the creators use to manifest on earth. So, I call this the science of love. S.O.L, S-O-L, the science of love. This will be a course that we are going to do here on Oneness TV. I don't know how many episodes, as many as it takes to explain how the science of love, something that is embedded in everything that exists, needs to be studied as a science and to be applied in every situation in our lives. So the science of love teaches how to re-educate our personality to serve the essence, who we really are. And all our major systems like intellectual, emotional, and physical motor centers. So there is a learning to be done. There is a going back that we need to do, a remembrance of the science of love, soul. So we're going to use that word soul, that in Spanish means sun, to really dedicate our time to concentrate on how to apply the science of love in your home, to yourself, with others, with your relationship, in your work, in your creativity, in the street, and how to deal with situations that carry the virus of violence and greed and selfishness using the science of love. This is beyond controlling your mind or having metaphysical powers. This is beyond all of that. This is at the core of what the great masters know about creating life. Genetically, yes, we have been experimenting so much, but the great geneticist, the greater of all, the creators of this life, are particularly connected to how to use the science of love to create life. This planet was created with this science that we're talking about. The whole planet. All the human beings are created this way. All the animals, everything that exists at the core of creation. This is the science of love. So we are going to go back to minimalize this energy and understand how I can use it every day. Otherwise, we keep just idling in the same way through ages, going into wars, going into fighting in the streets, fighting at home, carrying this virus in our DNA of violence and greed and selfishness, and putting ourselves first all the time. So we are going to learn how to really evolve in ascension to the highest of all that we can be in this outfit, in this body, so we can really improve life on earth. So I would like to leave you with I will say a few notes. As I say, this is the first science of creation. Without it, there is not conscious evolution. This is the sacred key where all spiritual traditions end. There is no religion, there is no group or master that can go beyond this. This is where everything ends and begins, with the science of love. If they will teach this when you are growing up, instead of teaching us a lot of things that we don't need, a lot of useless things that we don't need, life will be a lot better, suffering will be reduced, our intelligence will grow really fast, our brain will make the connections that we need in order to ascend spiritually. And this is how we do it, with S.O.L, the science of love. So start practicing today by meditating on how much your energy of love could do to serve or help someone besides yourself. By accumulating and practicing this energy, the way to immortality becomes available. Health is love in action. Health is love in action. You want to be healthy, you have to know how to love with the science of love, with the practicing this science. It's not just random. It's not just loving and kissing somebody or infatuation. It's beyond that. You have to learn how to do this, like you learn your craft. If you're an engineer, if you're a doctor, but everybody studies these amazing programs in the universities, but they don't know about love, how to love what they do. People will say, well, that is only intuition, and no, it needs to be studied, to be practiced, to be conscious, so we can ascend. Once again, this is going to be a program on Oneness TV. Just look for it. This is Jorge Alfano, wishing you the best. Love supreme. I see you next time for Oneness TV. Thank you.